Hello everybody and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, which is my 3-heart room where I can't collect any heart containers or any heart pieces. Now, I am going to pick up some red potion, put it in this bottle. This is because we're about to go into a dungeon, so I thought, let's have a potion with us along with the fairy, in case we take some damage and we can't find any hearts. But let's unequip that now. Let's just put the arrows there. So hello everybody! I haven't recorded in a while. The last episode I recorded was on Monday, and it's now Friday. Although, literally you guys saw the Megaton? Begoran Sword, literally yesterday. That was that episode yesterday. But, yeah, that's been like 4 or 5 days for me, and I'm pretty happy with that episode. Unfortunately, the audio got glitched out a little bit. That is because I was messing around with getting the quality of my microphone to be like equal, but I left a bunch of effects through my compressor and it just made it like clip a lot. They're all turned off now, so the microphone should sound as it normally sounds. Anyway, as I alluded to and slightly talked about earlier, we're going to do the Fire Temple today, which is probably going to be the next 3 episodes, because right now we need to get the Fire Tunic, and then we're going to make our way to the Fire Temple. But I imagine we'll probably get into the Fire Temple this episode. So, right then, where's our little Goron friend? Is it this level he's on? Yeah, there he is. Hello! Hello! Ow! So actually, the best place to wait for him is like right in here. So let him do the spin, and while he's going all the way around, I will talk about the little well, it's been a while for you guys, but I released an animation today, which is the evolution of the Nintendo controller. It's on the channel. You can go find it there. And you know, I'm really happy with how it turned out. It's pretty cool. Oh god. Well, that didn't work quite as well. So it goes from the original NES controller all the way through to the Switch. And I spent a couple of nights animating that after work instead of, you know, recording Ocarina of Time. It was really good. I enjoyed it. I've ran out of bombs. He just ran into a wall. Come on! Come on! Yeah! How could you do this to me? Well, no, we're not Gandalf Service. Your name is Link, we know. You're Darunia's son. I've done this all before. So, the animation. Yeah, I just want to talk about it a little bit and talk about why I did it, I guess. When it transitions between one shape of a controller to the other, I'm using an effect in After Effects called Reshape. And it's kind of a little bit complicated to get right, and then everything else with like, all the buttons and the D-pad moving and everything, that's all hand animated by me. So it's like a mix of an automated and then a hand animation effect together. I probably spent 6 hours on it in total for what is a 20-second video animation, but it loops, so it's like a GIF on a load of places. And I just want to say a huge thanks to everyone who watched it. It got way more views than any of these videos do, and on top of that, like between that and the Breath of the Wild Theory video I did, like there's more views than any other video, probably more views than all my other videos in total from this series and Skyward Sword and Minish Cap, so pretty crazy. But hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I really enjoyed making it. It was really useful for me to learn a lot of those effects. I imagine a lot of the animation techniques I learned will be used in my everyday life for work and stuff, so it's really cool. But it's the weekend now, because as soon as 5 PM hits on a Friday, that's it. We're getting the red tunic. Yeah, we are. Yeah, we are. But yeah, I'm super happy with it, and I don't think I'll do anything else like that for a while, but I have a few ideas for a cool little Breath of the Wild, like almost like 2-second, 3-second animation that I'll play at the start of every Breath of the Wild video. If they don't happen, ooh, good job, Link. If you don't see them, it probably means I got lazy and didn't make them. Oh. All I want to do is get back to the top. Why is that so difficult? Why is that so difficult? Nope. Okay. Link just doesn't want to play ball, guys. I'm going to be here doing this for the next year. Because I'm stubborn. Alright, let's just... No. I was going to try to go back to the top and get that Skulltula, but it doesn't matter. That's a wasted minute of the video. Let's go in here. And pull this out of the wall. So Chewie came into the office this afternoon and just was mad. So he's like flopped out on the floor behind me because he's so exhausted. So he may or may not chime in at some point in this recording session. Let's do this. It's so hot. Well, literally we have 22 seconds because the time you're allowed to stay in here is actually controlled by how many hearts you have, which is really interesting. And there we go. Fire tunic. Yeah, Link is red now. And I'm just using the big orange sword because why not? I don't remember what's in here, but I don't have any bombs anyway. I wish I had some bombs actually, purely because I know what's in there and I can't get it right now, and that's slightly annoying. Maybe we'll try to get some bombs and sort it out. But if we go down here, not like that. That doesn't count as a death. That was just a heart of damage. But for if anyone wonders, I'm just gonna smash these again. Nothing. Yep, typical. Right, we need to hook shot. Played this game over 30 times. Still didn't remember that. And here is Sheik to teach us possibly my favorite song in the game. I genuinely love this song. The orchestral and remixes of it on YouTube are incredible. You know, the Fire Temple isn't my favorite of the temples. Forest Temple's up there. I think Spirit Temple I really like. Yeah. But this is by far my favorite track in the game. It's just that repeating fashion, but it's like it like increases pitch. It's so good. I love the animation here of the camera. It's so awesome. Whew. And there's Link with his red tunic on. Can't see you again. Every time I see the Sheikah symbol, like on Sheik's chest, all I can think about is Breath of the Wild. Confused Link is confused. And there we go. Look at this place. There's another heart piece right there, and there's another one up there. Or is it on this one? No, it's the other one. But there's not... We're not going to get those because, you know, 3-heart run. We're about 10 minutes into the episode. 10, 11 minutes. So let us venture down into the Kingdom of Fire. No, this isn't Avatar. Yeah, I'm talking about The Last Airbender, not the James Cameron movie, which is about to become a quadrilogy. I can't believe they're making 3 more Avatar movies. Jesus. I wonder if he'll try to bring 3D back again, because 3D's kind of died in the years since Avatar. And into the Fire Temple we go. Hopefully this doesn't take me as long as the thingy temple. Oh god! Jeez. I don't even know what just happened. Hopefully this doesn't take me as long as the Forest Temple is what I was trying to say. Darunia! Who's that? Is that you, Link? It really is Link. You've grown so big since I last saw you. I want to have a man-to-man talk with you, but I said I wasn't going to do dialogue in this series. That's very correct. I'm not doing dialogue. When does this come out? Like, a while still. I think it's next weekend this comes out. I'm still recording this a week before. Like, the episode that came out today is when I first become Adult Link, which is where, like, so it's right at the end. So we get the Zora Sapphire in the episode that came out today. Wow. So there's still the Hookshot episode and all of the Forest Temple episodes to do. So I haven't seen any of yours reactions to the terrible deaths that I got in the Forest Temple. Anyone want to take bets on how many like revives and overall like game over deaths I'm gonna have after this temple? I'm gonna say 7 and 5. I actually don't know what we're at right now, so it's a bad thing to guess about. I think this is. Oh man, I wish we had the long shot. Link, put your giant sword away. It's dangerous. So I think this is the room where you can get a fairy. We have one right now, but it does mean we'll probably come back here a few times. But I'm hoping for bombs. Yeah, there's 2 fairies right there. And we got bombs, which is what we wanted. And I just need one of those. Are you kidding me? There we go. All I need is a heart. So yeah, we can come back here, get fairies. All good. However, how am I going to get back? We have to jump from up here. You ready for this travesty? Geronimo! Did it. Survived. I've done this all with the Bigoran sword out. I don't know how much I'm going to use the Bigoran sword. I'm going to try to kill each boss from now on with it, though. Oh god, that was a bad jump. So we'll see how that goes. Because I think if I Megaton Hammer Volvagia, then arrow her with the bow and arrow when she's up in the air, and then as soon as she pops out and I hammer her out of the hole, and she's like stunned, then Bigoran sword her, because it does double the amount of damage as the Master Sword. I'm also hoping that the Bigoran sword is going to help us in the Dark Link fight in the Water Temple, which I have to remember just not to lock on to him. I think so, anyway. Small key! Right. Enough talking from me, even though this is a series where I talk. Let's move on with the dungeon. Slightly worried about the fire dancers in this dungeon. They're my biggest threat, I think, in terms of dying. If I die to anything else, I'll be surprised. It might be a fire keys like that, though. There's a few pretty good traps in this room as well. Do I want to go this way? No, let's not go this way. I'm really bad at this room. Right. God, the frame rate drops like... Oh, what? Mid-air hit! That was... Wow, thanks for all the damage. That was a pretty good hit from that Keese. Oh, the range on the Bigoran sword is insane. Right, let's hop up here. This is a fake wall right here. So, there's fake walls and fake doors in this dungeon. This isn't a fake door? No. You can usually tell. Another one of our Goron buddies that we're freeing. So in the time we've been gone, all of our good Goron buddies from when we were Child Link have all been locked up. It's terrible. Terrible, I tells you. The atmosphere of this dungeon, this temple, is really, really cool. I really like just the overall atmosphere of it. But like I said, it's not my favorite dungeon. Temple. I need to keep my mind on what I'm going to call what. Dungeons are the child things, temples are the adult things. It doesn't matter either way, they're still dungeons. I think up there I need a key. I'm going to go check anyway. Oh, I know there's keys in this room. I know there are keys in this room. There's one right there. Terrible shot. Better shot. Okay. Pick up these arrows. Let's go up. See, I think the next floor here I need another key. But I'll go up and check, just because I like to know things. Shimmy. No. Lock on. There we go. Let's kill this. Oh, what? No! Wow, that was a stupid half a heart of damage. Drop down here. Grab this. Come on, Link. Come on, Link. One more. And wait for it. Wait for... There. Well, you didn't have to wait for it for very long. So yeah, is the... Just step over here. I need the key. Okay. This is really gonna hurt. Oh, that was a lot of damage. Whew. Okay. No more stupid damage, Matt. You know what happened in the forest temple? Death happened. So we've been that way. Let's go that way. Oh no! 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 Get out of the lava. Okay. Shall we play this now? Is this a fake door? No. We can move that Song of Time block though. Oh, another Goron. Is this guy gonna give us a key? Also, should I have talked to that other Goron? I don't know if I did. Here's a secret for saving me. Within the Goron's special crop will sound different. Oh yeah, okay. Thanks. Did I don't remember if I freed the one on the other side or not. Do they free themselves, or do I have to go back and talk to them? Oh, I'm a terrible human being if I'm just making them stand there. We'll have to go back across and check. But before that, let's get rid of the hookshot so I don't hookshot any more enemies. Okay, I haven't forgotten it. There we go. We're good. We're good.